Right.
Like, yeah, I did.
Right.
Hey, man, but check this out. I watched this movie. These are what I'm about to tell you right now. These are 2 DVDs I seen. So you can't say that they was on TV, and that's why you seen what you seen. Now, I seen this movie called 13 Dead Men. You ever heard of it?
I heard of it.
It's with
I
Mystical.
haven't seen that.
Okay, Mystical is in this movie. The rapper Mystical.
Oh, this a new movie?
No. This movie old as heck. It's actually his
okay.
first movie he done, and
okay.
it shows most definitely. I thought this was the worst movie I have ever saw in my life until I seen this other movie. But before I say the other movie, I'm watching it, and that's how the opening credits come on. They got some type of music playing.
Right.
Well, this was a rap music, some hip hop, I guess you could say, rap. And I'm listening to it.
There is a difference, but good.
Oh yeah, you know what? There's a difference. This is rap. My bad. It's not hip hop.
Okay.
This was rap.
Okay. All right.
I'm listening to it, and I'm like, wait a minute. Are they playing a radio version of this song? And they were bleeping out words. I'm like, this is the radio version of this song. Like, on the movie, DVD. Like, again, this wasn't on TV where they might do something like that. This was a DVD. I'm like, this.
And they bleeping out.
They bleeping out words and making it go, when they say something. You know what DMS did? Talk is cheap, mother.
Right.
You know? At the end of Rough Riders anthem.
Right.
So they doing things like that. And I'm like, this is whack. Even though the movie itself was whack as hell, but that made you expect whackness to come.
It just started.
Yeah.
It started off like, just crazy. Like, it just gave you low expectations.
Exactly. They gave you low expectations. Like, okay, this movie about to be whack as heck. You got the radio version playing in your DVD movie. Now, again,
it
I
sounds like whoever you got the DVD from made that shit. Because I'm going to go ahead and put my song on this part.
Why would you beep out your own song? Like, maybe he might have his kids watching this too, so I'm going to play the edited version for him. On this. Now, I thought this was the wackest movie I've ever saw in my life until I watched this movie called Hood Angels. It's got Juvenile in it.
Okay, now I know why the movies you watching are whack, man. What you doing is you picking the movies based on who in it.
Oh, no. I don't even like these type of movies. I'm going to get into what you just said after I say this.
Okay.
The movie was whack because they did the same thing. Is not only did they play the edited version of the music, is that they edit themselves in their dialogue throughout the whole entire movie. Like, every time the person cussed in the movie as part of their lines, it was, and I can't believe this mother did this. And you know what? Use a oh, and I'm like, oh my God. And the acting and every cut, dude. Look, listen to this.
Was it a bootleg? Maybe
no, it was not a bootleg. It was not a bootleg. I'm telling you, it has special features and everything. You don't put special features in bootlegs. Neither one of these were bootleg movies. They had behind the scenes and stuff. You don't take your time to put things like that in bootleg movies. Okay. Now, let me tell you how whack this movie was. It was one scene where it would get into a fighting combat scene, and she kicked the lady. Like, kick the gun, like, try to kick it out of her hand. And instead of slowing down the video in slow motion, they actually had them act out the slow motion.
The slowness.
I'm like, I cannot believe what I'm watching now.
Was this a comedy?
No. This was a gangster movie.
Wow.
I'm like, I cannot believe what I'm watching right now. It got Juvenile in it.
That's what you call low budget.
That's low budget. They couldn't even afford the damn slow motion.
You couldn't
afford the slow motion button, man. God damn.
I had no choice but to watch it all the way through because I wanted to see where this was going to go. Normally, I would cut something off like that, but I was like, I gotta see where this is going. And they had a scene where the bad guy chick, was running away, but instead of just watching her run away, they put the camera up on her and told her to run in place. And then on the next scene they show
I'm done, man.
then on the next scene they show her galloping away, not running, just galloping a little bit. And she's supposed to be running away because she just shot like 4 people.
Yo, the director was terrible, man.
Oh my god, yeah, this is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. Hood Angels.
What was Juvenile doing?
Juvenile he had like a small scene in it where he wasn't gangster at all. Like he got killed in the most unbling bling way, the most uncash money way you can get killed. But he played like he got killed, which I have no idea how he got killed when it was totally blood coming out the shirt. Like he didn't explain how he played like he got killed because he didn't show up until like the end of the movie again, saying like, yeah, I faked my death. Like, dude, you got shot with some RoboCop 9mm, like a lot of times in your upper torso area.
So he came back toward the end of the movie and said he faked his death.
Yeah, but didn't explain how. Because again, in that scene, you seen blood squirting out like crazy. Like again, he didn't say.
You know what that reminds me of? Waist Deep. You know the movie Waist Deep, right?
Tyrese.
Yeah. I still don't understand the end of that movie, man. Where did he come from? Was he a sea angel? Like what? Like what? Where did he come from?
That part was fake.
He drove into the ocean or whatever.
I gotta watch it again because I don't remember too much of it. I don't remember too much of it.
That shit right there was crazy.
It came on a couple times, like last week and a week before.
I don't remember too much of it other than it being Tyrese's worst movie.
I don't even. It's because of the ending is why I don't even like the movie.
Junior!
Another thing before we head out, I came across some stupid questions on Facebook, and it's concerning
Stupidity.
Oh, well, there's so much stupidity on social media, period. But this one right here, I just want to call this one out today, pertaining jobs and employment. And this person,
a job.
This person had posted a message saying, "Is this a scam?" Comcast just sent me an email saying that, we came across your application and resume and wanted to give you an online interview. And I want to know, it says some other things in there, but she closed it with, I want to know if this is a scam. And
this is what the person is saying.
Yeah, this is what the person is saying. And I commented on there saying, well, if you didn't apply to this Comcast job, then yeah, it's a scam. But if you applied to it, then why the heck are you asking this question? It's a possibility that it could be real. And it's and it's not like they say, come meet us in person.
Right.
They say it's an online interview. And maybe somewhere along the line they say like we're going to Skype call you, so give you, or somehow like that. But again, I think it's a stupid question because if you didn't apply to this job, why are you asking if it's a scam? Because it sounds like you applied to the job and now you just shot that you got that they asking you to come in for an interview.
Got scared.
Oh
shit,
snap!
they want me to work.
Oh snap! They called me.
Give me a job.
They calling me back. They ain't even background check me. Oh snap!
You got a little scared.
Yeah, so you got nervous or something. It's a lot of stupidity that I just.
Now, if he applied for the job, he's definitely a little ignorant for asking that question, man.
Yes, that's the thing that I'm trying to get through. Come
on, like if you applied, how could you even come to that conclusion that this got to be a scam, right?
And some people
applied for the position.
Some people in the comments have made a comments like, "Well, I got the same thing, and it said this and that." So, and I think it might be a scam, When I'm like, all y'all some freaking idiots. Like, again, I'm not ruling it out that it's not a scam, and I'm not ruling it out that it could be a scam. But my thing about it is, if y'all apply to this job and they're replying to you that we want to have a online interview, which is technically the first interview you go for, then like if they like it, then they bring you in for a person-to-person interview, most likely. But if all y'all apply to this job,
then this is why you guys are getting a reply.
Yeah, this is why the job has replied to y'all back, because they like what they seen on their application. On your application, you know what? You guys don't deserve this job. You know, y'all deserve.
Because when I get stuff like that, like in my emails, but I don't even read them. You know, because I know I didn't. You know, it's certain things that I didn't even apply for, or you know.
Yeah.
So I don't even bother opening it up.
Yeah, don't bother opening it up. But again, but you just made sense right there. You know you didn't apply to that job. So why this job telling me we like what you saw in the resume, what we saw in the resume, let's come in for an interview.
Right.
So that tells me right there this is a possible scam, and I'm about to get got. Let's close out this show, because we did go kind of long, but we had tons of fun, like I expect to have on this show. Totally
tons of fun, like we fat or something.
Yeah, we had fat splash in the fun.
Yes, sir.
Fat splash in the fun.
It was totally opposite from last week's episode of Whatever Talk, which was more on the serious side, even though we did get some laughs in anyway. So I'm hot. I gotta open up the windows.
All you people that are hot right now, you know what I'm saying? Go and get in some water, spray some water, you know what I'm saying? If you nice and slim chick, skinny dip. If you nice and thick, fat splash.
Was that not LL's talking or not? That's straight up LL. I bet you licked your lips before you made that announcement.
And I got baby oil running down my chest.
Got the baby oil water running down my genitals. That's my best LL line.
Right.
But you can also write us and tell us, what color are you seeing? What colors are you seeing? When you look at the color blue, are you really seeing blue, or are you seeing purple and red, or some junk like that? What is the worst movie you ever seen? Because I hope you seen Hood Angels and you agree that it's the worst movie ever in existence. And yes, like Kev said a few seconds ago, is obese called skinny dipping? Do you agree with the name Fat Splash? Because I'm digging Fat Splash like a mug. Write us at whatevertalkshow@gmail.com or whatevertalk@provengamer.com. You can also leave comments on iTunes. Leave those ratings too. We appreciate those just as well. You also can rate us, and I believe leave comments on various other podcast apps that we on, like Stitcher, iTunes, and Google Play. Proven Gamer has a sponsor that helps us out, and the sponsor is Amazon. When you go to provengamer.com, in the right-hand corner of the screen, you might have to scroll down a little bit, but it's there. Click that tab to say Amazon, and continue to do your shopping at that point. Because at checkout, some of the proceeds come to us at no extra cost from you. I mean, no surprising charges, no sub taxes, none of that. It's just that Amazon takes a little bit of what you spent and toss it over to Prove a Gamer's way. That helps keep the website up and running. So that means more Whatever Talk, more trophy whores, and more Remember the Loot. And remember the loot in your bank account, or we won't see nothing, and nor will you see anything at your doorstep. To make things more easier for you, when you go to provengamer.com and click that Amazon tab, before doing your shopping, bookmark it. That way, in the future, when you think about going to Amazon, you can click that bookmark, and it'd be like as if you went to Proven Gamer anyway, but you didn't. But why would you want to miss coming to provengamer.com when you got fat splashing going on there?
Exactly.
So, you got any shout outs, T Dot?
The viewers, the fans, my homie,